All right, everybody. So, so I thought I'd use this video to get to 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 tell you guys about um me seeing 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 the legendary male gods themselves, the mighty Judas Priest last night at the MGM National Harbor. Um, he, here in Baltimore, Maryland, and first of all, guys, I do have to say um that that this that this, this was my second time see, seeing the priest, and and, and I do have to say it. In my view, at least, guys, the 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 band was even better last night that than they were the first time I saw them at the Anthem Theater back back on the Prior Power tour in Washington D.C. Um, Actually, guys, to be honest, the MGM National Harbor what was like was like 10 minutes out from Washington D.C. as well. Um, but but man, I have to say the MGM National Harbor kind kind of puts the anthem to shame just as a performance venue. Um, but 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 wow, guys, Judas Priest was truly, in my opinion, firing on all cylinders last night. That the set they 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 contain they they contain most of the key staples of any Judas Priest live show. What 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 with a few surprises thrown thrown in. Um, the 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 the, the, the show began with one one shot of at Corey, followed by the first the second single from the band's most recent album, Lightning to Strike from Firepower. That then it went into the band's biggest U.S. hit. You, you, you got another thing coming. Um, that that then Turbo Lover, and then the list just goes on and on from there. And truly, guys, Rob, Rob's vocals, at least in my opinion, last night, were 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 actually really strong. Um, he for fans that haven't seen fit the the band's 50 heavy 50 heavy metal years 50th anniversary tour yet. Um, uh, at least based on what I saw last night. Um, if 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 you still do 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 have tickets to any shows that the band has upcoming, um, uh, I don't think you will be disappointed. Now, sadly, guys, that despite being, despite ha- him, that, 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 despite actually being able to make the last 2 weeks worth of shows, and even popping up in Trenton, New Jersey on March 30th. Sadly, last night, for, for yet the second time, as I mentioned a minute ago, uh, 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 un, un, unfortunately, Glenn Tipton, what, 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 did, what, was, wasn't able to come out and and and, and, and do the encore with the band. What, 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 like I said, guys, this is the second time that, unfortunately, that's happened. That, that, that kind of did bum me out a little bit, but, but, but obviously, guys, well, like we all know, it, Um, Glenn, Glenn is unfortunately dealing with Parkinson's disease now. Um, so 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 it still is always a 50-50 shot on 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 whether either you're going to be able to make the show or not. And, and, and I can't get my camera down low enough to show you guys, but I did get Glenn's Parkinson's Foundation T-shirt last night, and obviously, guys, the encore was Breaking the Law and Living After Midnight. Electric Eye and Hellbent for Leather. Obviously, Metal Gods was left out. Again, due to the unfortunate fact that Glenn couldn't make it last night. But truly, guys, I had an absolute fucking ball last night, and uh, and 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 I I I I I managed to get right 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 up against the guardrail. Even though the MGM is standing room only, I managed to get right up against the guardrail, and I did get Rick, 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 Richie to point at me a couple of times and and put 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 his hand to his chest with me a couple of times. I I I I even I even managed to I even I even managed to get a get a get a guitar pick from 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 Andy Sneap as well, which is the producer turned guitars that's been that's been filling in for Glenn ever since he had to step back because of his Parkinson's right before the Firepower tour began. And to top it all off, I I I also got a drumstick from Scott Travis, which is Judas Priest, which is the band's longest serving drummer. And and and, and, and I also got 2 guitar picks from a Queen strike, but, but plus a drumstick from a from on the Toya Queen strike, some current singer. So yes, guys, truly, um, sadly, even though once again, um, um, uh, uh, unfortunately, I didn't, I, I didn't have the honor of seeing Glenn in person. I can honestly say that, that at least in my view, I, I think that, I think the band did him proud last night. So I say that, so I say that, thank you, Ann, thank you, Rob, of, of course, thank you, Glenn. And yes, that thank you, Reggie. But also that 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 but also of course that 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 thank thank you to the person that should be there in Reggie's place. That thank you, KK. Um, because you 4 individuals are the real Judas fucking priest, KK. I, I so wish you could have been there last night. But again, guys, Judas Priest still did kick ass. So again, I say thank you, Scott. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Richie. But more so, thank you, Rob, and KK, Scott, and of course, Glenn. Cause you still are the original Judas fucking priest. And gentlemen, I, 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 I hope the metal stars do a line because I would love to see you just one more time. Have a good one, everybody.